Chodesh Tov, a wonderful month to all the people, wherever you are. We are in the beginning or the first day of the month of Kislev, Aleph Kislev. What an amazing month. Month of Nitzachon. This is the month of winning. Winning. It doesn't come from Netzach, as Nitzachon comes from Hod. Okay? But let's dig a little bit deep into it in the next 15 minutes, or maybe it will take me more. צירוף השם הנכבד, המאיר בחודש כסלו, every month, as you can see on the screen, there is different combination of letters. The combination of this month's letter is Vav, Yud, A, and A. And we need to fully understand. What does the Vav represent? What does the Yud represent? What does the A represent? What does the second A represent? Vav, always when Vav in the beginning of the combination, it's representing Ze'er Anpin, light that comes from above to below. Yud represents the removing of the ego and Chokhmah. A and A is the two female aspects. One represents Binah, one represents Malchut. Binah meaning the sharing aspect of my personality. Malchut aspect is the receiving aspect of the personality. So the flow of this month, starting from above to below, meaning light of Chasadim, light that come to help me in this month. That's the beautiful of this month. And it ends up with A and Hey, as the end of this month is Hanukkah. So it all depends on how much you're going to light the candle, with how much power and energy you're going to light it. Let's dig deep into it. Where is that Vav, Yud, and Hey came from? Aha! It came from the pasuk Vayar Yoshev Haaretz Aknaani. You can find it in Bereshit. You can find it in Genesis. Where in Genesis? Chapter 50, verse 11. When is it say Vayar Yoshev Haaretz Aknaani? When they went to bury Yaakov. After Yaakov died in Egypt, they brought his body into Me'arat HaMachpelah, into the cave where Abraham, Isaac, Adam and Eve, Sarah and Rebecca are buried. That's where they took Yaakov before they brought Leah there. So basically, when did Yaakov basically die? Normally we say in the first day of Sukkot. If you count 70 days from Sukkot, so Sukkot is when? What is Sukkot? Tetvav of Tishrei. So let's count together. Tetvav Tishrei till Tetvav Cheshvan, it's 30 days. Tetvav Cheshvan till Tetvav Kislev is what? 60 days. Tetvav Kislev till Kaf'ei of Hanukkah, 15 till 25, what do we have? You have 10 more? 10 more to 60, what is it? 70 days. So we understand that exactly on Hanukkah, that pasuk was actually written in our Torah. So when we say Vayar Yoshev Haaretz Aknaani, it seems like not connected all to Hanukkah, but it does. It does, because that verse was actually saying Hanukkah. They brought Yaakov's body to be buried where? In Eretz Israel, in Me'arat HaMachpelah. Who was ruling Eretz Israel at that time? Very good. Aknaanim, the Canaanite. They were the controlling of Eretz Israel. That's why the land still called Canaan. Not like many people think it's called Palestine. Palestine was a name that was given to Israel as making fun of the Jew at that time by the Roman. Because their enemy was the Pelishtim. So they make fun. And I know some people who are using the name, we are Palestinian. They're not Palestinian. It was never a name like this. But whoever doesn't know history, which is most people on earth, actually follow it as if it's true. Because whoever defines what's true and what's not is either a rapper or a basketball player or somebody who run for Olympic. It's no longer like people who hold wisdom and theology like it used to be 2,000 years ago. Today, whoever shaped the opinion of people is the WhatsApp, is the Instagram, is the TikTok, is all those things. It's a very sad time, but it is whatever it is. So now we continue. So for that reason, say to us Bnei Yissaschar, נרמז שם הצירוף חודש כסלו. For that reason, the month of Kislev, it's exactly Vav, Yud, A, and A. And we will explain it later more. Now we're going into the letter that control this month. I hope it was clear, the Vav Yud Hey, my wife is here with me. Was that clear a little bit? Okay. בספר יצירה, in the book of formation, translated in a wonderful way by Rabbi Aryeh Kaplan, and it's written by Avraham Avinu. It says, Imlich od samech b'shena. There is two letters that connect to every month. The two letters that connect to the month of Kislev is Samech and Gimel. But we need to dig deep into it. What is Samech? Tell us the Sefer Yetzirah. Samech control sleep. You have a chance to sleep better this month. Samech control sleep. V'kashar lo keter, and he put a crown into this month, or into the letter Samech, v'tzerfam ze b'ze v'tzar ba'em keshet ba'olam, v'kislev b'shana. And what he did, he took the Samech, he took the Gimel, and he created a rainbow in the world. Okay? But what does that mean? Keshet ba'olam, Kislev b'shana, v'keva b'nefesh. The ruling of Avraham Avinu in the book of formation is there is three existent. One existent is olam. Olam means world, W-O-R-L-D. So that means the where is it? Then you have shana, the timing is Kislev. Then you have nefesh, how is it relate personally to you? It's called keva, the stomach. So the stomach is what been activated in this month. Okay? Kislev is the month that been activated from a time point of view. And keshet, rainbow, or a bow and arrow, or the keshet as rovek kashat, meaning the people who shoot arrow, it's connected to this world. But still it's not clear what it has to do with me. What it has to do with me. The idea, it say, היו מסוגלים מבראשית לנר מצווה. נר מצווה. So this month and the next month after Tevet are from the time of creation was connected to the whole idea of candle. Still not sitting well with me. What am I doing with it? How can it be good for me to understand it? So we dig in even deeper. Kislev, when you take the word Kislev and you do milui meaning you're spreading the letters wide, meaning you take the letter K, Kislev, and you read it Kaf and Pei. Then you take Samech, it's Samech Mem Kaf. And you take Lamed, is Lamed Mem Dalet. And you take the letter Vav, and it's Vav and Vav. And you add all the numbers together. Gimatria Av Arachamim, the father of mercy. That's what it means, father of mercy. That's why when we are doing the whole idea of Chanukah, you cancel their decree of the Greek against the Jewish people. Why are we saying it? Because that's connected to the month of Kislev. Kislev בגימטריה בית אבוז רמן מבית רמז בית מבית בראשית עמד להם לישראל התחלת התורה אורייתא בכוח מנפקת בחוכמה יבנה בית גם שהיה דור מעטי זכויות ולא היה כל כך התערותא דלתתא. Even the generation in the time of Hanukkah was not like the generation of Mordechai. They didn't have enough people waking up from below, like now, exactly like now. People are not having tarutah de la tata. There is two toreru, there is two awakening. There is tarutah de le'ela, and there is tarutah de la tata. Tarutah de la tata meaning you awake things from below, and for that reason you're getting nourishment from above. If you're only getting nourishment from above, you're not going to be happy, meaning you're going to give a lot of gift, but you're not going to be able to handle those gifts. That's called Tarutah de La'ela. The Tarutah de La'ela was existed in Chanukah. A lot of miracles happened. But the Tarutah de la Tata was not enough. So, what do we do with that? What do we do with that? The whole idea of the month of Kislev is a month that has within it miracle from the La'ela. Meaning the miracles coming from above and shining on us below. Even if we don't do a lot, it's available. Can you imagine how much more it will be if you will do something about it? What is the something you're supposed to do about it? Itarutah de la tata. awakening from below. And how is that work? הנס של אור המנורה, the miracle happening in this month, with the light of the candelabra, אשר בחודש הזה היה מבחינת האור הגנוז שנגנז בתורה. That was the hidden light that was hidden in our Torah. שעל כן נתקנו ל"ו נרות כנגד ל"ו אור ונר ומאורות שנזכרו בתורה. And for that reason, we have 36 candles together with the shamash, it's 44. ורמיזת אור הגנוז ששימש ל"ו לשעות לאדם הראשון, ואחר כך נגנז ונתכסה בתורה. It was the 36 hours that of light that taking care of a human being, not just physical light. 36 hours of spiritual light that took care of Adam before it was hidden in the Torah. לדעתי על כן שם החודש שהאיר בו ההארה מן האור הגנוז ומכוסה בתורה, ככסלב. For that reason, to the opinion of בני יששכר, we call it Kislev, because from the word כיסוי. כיסוי מה? של הלב. מה זה לב? What is לב? ל"ו. ל"ו is 36. כיסוי ל"ו. אור ונר ומאורות התגלה ההארה בחודש זה, ומצורף לאור הזה טבת, אור כי טוב. And for that reason, the other month that you have Hanukkah as well is Tevet. What is Tevet? Or Kitov, light, it's good. So the idea here, what can we benefit from the month of Kislev? In the month of Kislev, you have to increase the amount of study. If you want to have the Taruta de la Tata, so you can have Taruta de Le'ela, there is light coming like endless amount of light. All the light that you have in Rosh Hashanah, in Yom Kippur, in Sukkot, in Cheshvan, everything is waiting to reveal itself. And it's going to come whenever you prepare or you're not prepared. Now, when the light comes down, you can enjoy it or you cannot enjoy it. If you study and have Torah, meet with your teacher every day this month, every day for 5 minutes, at least 5 minutes. Everyone should meet a teacher for at least 5 minutes. And by meeting a teacher 5 minutes and study with them a day, don't study alone, 5 minutes so you can study new thing, deeper thing. Tell your teacher, I don't want you to teach me things I understand. I want you to teach me things also that I cannot understand. Those of you shy, don't have teacher, go on my site, vitaltransformation.org. Just go online, open it up and study deep things there. If you cannot go in, ask Debbie, she will open it the archive and you can go to the deepest secret of Tikkunei Zohar, Ketvei Ari, so it will open your mind. So you have a Taruta de la Tata. You will have a vessel that can receive all this light that Hashem want to give you. Other than that, in the month of Kislev, it's written like that. ומהיכן יזכו לאור הגנוז? How do you also merit the light that was hidden in this month? כיוון שלא השלימו את הטוב השייך להן. If you didn't complete doing good enough. הנה נראה אם קיימו מצוות נר חנוכה. If you married to light a candle for Hanukkah and you put it in the window to make sure everybody can see. שהיא הארת אור הגנוז. This is the light that was hidden in the Torah. So one thing is to study Torah, so you have a vessel to receive. That's from beginning of the month till Hanukkah. Study Torah every day, at least 5 minutes, with a teacher. If you're not with a teacher, with video of somebody wise. I'm not saying I'm the only wise one, but there is a lot of opportunity out there on YouTube with Chachamim. Then Hanukkah is coming. That's a chance for you to reveal all the light that you need. שוערת האור הגנוז כמו שגדול לאל. הנה ישפע להם רוח חיים. By lighting the candle of Hanukkah, men, women, children, you are activating ruach chaim. You're activating life. You're activating energy. מן האור הגנוז האור כי טוב ובטובו חיינו. Then because it's in Kislev, as we explained before, in Tevet, you activated that light to come to you and save you and give you life. וזהו שנקרא הדלקת הנרות. That's what it's called, the lighting up the candle. בלשון הטבה, בהטיבו את הנרות. Like it say about the Kohen in שמות, בהטיבו את הנרות, יאירו שבעת הנרות. Like it say about the Kohen when he light the candle, the candelabra in the Bet HaMikdash or in the Mishkan at that time, יאירו שבעת הנרות, meaning the candle will light by itself. הבן הדבר, understand that thing. ותבין לפי זה, כי עמך מקור חיים באורך נר האור. And you will understand that our people is the roots of life. And through Hashem, we can see the light. So what is it telling us here? From beginning of the month till 25 of the month, 25 I mean in the Hebrew, Kaf Ei Be Kislev, this is the all time study Torah because there is light that come down, but it's a Tarotah de Le'ela. If you don't have a Tarotah de la Tata, you're going to get it, but you're not going to hold into it. If you study Torah every day, women, men, and children, by the way, women too, go study Mishnayos, go study any book, Matan Torah. Sit 5 minutes a day with someone and study. 5 minutes. And then through that you have a Tarotah de la Tata, you're going to get all the Tarotah de Le'ela, meaning all the gift that you want. Second thing, the lighting of the menorah, when you start that, you're getting Chaim. This is when you sign yourself in the book of life. That's second. Third, the combination of those Hebrew letters coming from the verse of the Knaani, the Canaanite, it's exactly related to Yaakov. And related to Yaakov is bringing balance into your life because Yaakov representing Tiferet. It's all the balance you need in your life depends on this combination. Fourth, the two letters that combine into this month are Samech and Gimel. Look at those letters, those of you who know the secret of letter. Samech is coming after Nun. When you put the Nun, which has been Nofel, falling, Samech is Somech, support the falling. But if you put the two letters together, what do you have? Nun, Samech. How do you read it? Nes, N-E-S. What does Nes mean? Miracle. You want miracle, you want to know what miracle? When you're about to fall, but something support you. That's miracle. So you may have miracle every hour, but you don't see it. Then the second letter is Gimel. When is Gimel coming? Before the Dalet. Dalet mean what? Poor. Dal. Poor. What does Gimel mean? Gomel. Gomel. I'm going to nourish the poor. Gomel Dalim. That's why there is a tradition on Hanukkah to give matbeot, to give coin to the kids. It's from Gomel Dalim. You're supposed to give to people who need. But it's also important to give tzedakah more than usual on the month of Kislev. So don't hold back, especially in Hanukkah. More in Hanukkah than Kislev. When Hanukkah comes, hold on to your pocket money. If somebody asks you for money, please pazer. Pazer natan la'evyonim, give people more. Now, the idea of astrology, from astrological point of view, what to expect this month? We are now in just getting out of a rough time of this month. And we just have a lot of retrograde, a lot of issues. In the 26th of November, what is today, by the way?
It is November 13.
13. You have to wait a little bit. So in the 26th of November, a little bit before, 2 days before that, 26th of November is supposed to be the change, a big change in the world. Hopefully it will be, the universe can change for good or bad, because the change itself is not physical, it's an energy before it manifests itself to the universe. So what's coming from above to below is actually very positive change on the 25th, 26th of November. Are we as human going to let that energy flow? Well, hopefully. How do we make it not hopefully, so we know what to do? It's gathering of people. If we have enough people gathering, study together, do different positive things together, we can actually make a very big change in this coming months. Because this month is giving us on 26th of November, which is, what is it in Kislev? 26th of November will be... Huh? You'll give it Kislev, will be 13 and 14 of Kislev, almost a full moon. That will be a time of change globally. For the whole world will be changing. Positive or negative, that's up to you. So even if you're going to see something that seems negative at this time, from astrological point of view, it's a super positive time. It's a super positive time. So that's one thing. A second thing, people who marry to somebody whose astrological sign is Sagittarius. I know it's not easy sometimes if you're sensitive. If you're sensitive and you marry somebody whose astrological sign is Sagittarius, you're going to have a rough time because they speak their mind, they speak whatever they feel like. And sometimes they lack diplomacy. They don't mean to hurt you, but it's just their tongue. Just go ahead and speak it. Being a fire sign, we know that Sagittarius are fire. And a fire sign is a lot of ego. All fire sign, Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. It's all ego. They speak it. They just speak it. They don't know if they hurt you or they didn't hurt you. You just say it. And sometimes just because you say it doesn't mean, even if it's true, doesn't mean it's the right thing to do. So if you're married to Sagittarius and you are a water sign, for example, it's going to be very difficult. You're going to get hurt by them. You're going to get hurt by them. The good things about Sagittarius, they can be a great leader, great religious leader. They know how to follow religion and spirituality. Sagittarius can be having injury in the upper part of the leg, if it's the hip or the knee. So they have to watch through that part. What's another positive things about Sagittarius, that those people have miracle happen to them. It just click, it's happened. You're married to them, somehow it appear. If they move their body, if you meet a Sagittarius that don't move their body, actually they might bring chaos into their life. What is the difference between a man and a woman in Sagittarius? Well, the man will be found to be like a person more, they have to watch their words, meaning they can speak things, as I said before, that might hurt you. But it's very difficult to find out the astrological sign of Sagittarius because it's very collective. They act like all the other 11 signs. They're not unique in anything. The only thing with them is if you try to make them feel uncomfortable about what they know, they get angry. They get very angry. But this is with everybody. But especially with them, they don't talk a lot. But if you bother them on their little ego, they're going to come out. With relationship, Sagittarius, if they're not spiritual, they will cheat on you. That's the way it goes. I'm sorry. If they're not spiritual, they will cheat on you. What about the women? Women who are Sagittarius, they're fun to be with. They're very adventurous. They like vacation. They like trip. They like to be somewhere. If you marry Sagittarius, you have to be willing to change things in your life because they're not going to stay in the same thing all the time. Again, whatever I say to you, this is in general about that sign. It's not, I'm not doing astrological chart for where you're born. So this is a very general idea. So women, Sagittarius, need to travel. They need vacation. They need to do things. So marry somebody with a little bit of money because somebody who can afford you. Or live next to the park so you can go around the park. Otherwise, you're going to go crazy. You need to go out. Sagittarius woman, you need to go out. Sagittarius men don't need it that much because they can stay in the room and just closing the eyes and they have fantasy of where they are. They can put the VR glasses and they travel the whole world. That's Sagittarius men. Sagittarius moon actually need to go out. So if you're married to a man who is a little bit heavyweight or doesn't like to move, you're going to have a problem. So before you marry or before you cheat on him, make sure that you marry the person who's willing to do all kind of crazy things with you and adventurous. More like things that you go in nature and do a lot of fun things. Thank you for listening and may you have a wonderful month.